Hey, I'm glad I caught you. I'd like to walk you through a plan for a competition compliance program we can use. Do you have a few minutes now?
Absolutely. Let's talk about it right in here.
I've got a 10-step plan, and great news! We've taken 2 already. We're off to a great start. Step 1. Commit to compliance. Done. We both know the benefits of complying with Canada's competition law.
Right.
Strengthen operations.
Minimize the chances of breaking the law and avoid damaging our reputation.
You're the owner and you already get it. Together, we can get the rest of the team on board.
Plus, it's good for us. More and more large companies now require smaller vendors like us to have compliance measures in place.
Exactly. Step 2. Designate a compliance officer. And if I may, you're looking at them.
I was going to say you've always been keen to take on a challenge. But do you have time on top of your regular workload?
Being our compliance officer shouldn't take up much time.
Good.
Now for the real nuts and bolts of the plan. Step 3. Assess our risks. Our main competition risks likely involve how we market our services, how we deal with others in the market, and how we recruit and pay people. These risks are common to small businesses like ours.
Makes sense.
I'm going to do a risk assessment to identify the risks that affect our business so we can take the necessary steps to manage them. I'll focus on 3 areas: business areas and practices exposed to risk, roles exposed to risk, and business changes that may lead to risk.
Make sure all employees are on board so you have all the insight and information you need. Let them know you have my full support.
For sure. And you'll want to go over it closely to make sure I've covered everything. Step 4. Set up a compliance process.
Sounds complicated.
Not necessarily. It all depends on the risks we identify.
Could you give me an example?
Sure. Remember that one of our risks could involve how we hire people and how we determine wages?
I remember.
Well, our process would outline some basic practices to be sure we don't break the law by fixing wages and salaries with other employers, or by agreeing not to hire each other's workers.
Got it.
Step 5. Training our employees regularly. Our training should cover the parts of competition law that apply to our business and how our compliance program works.
So, just like our process, we should base our training methods on giving people the knowledge to lower and even eliminate the risks we identify in the risk assessment.
I totally agree. And training our people has the added bonus of empowering them to spot anti-competitive conduct by others in the market, things we might want to report to the Competition Bureau. Step 6. Creating a reporting mechanism. Training is only part of the prevention battle. Another key piece is making it possible for employees to share their concerns about potential misconduct without fearing any retaliation.
Training plus reporting sounds like a good early detection system.
Right. Training alone can't guarantee that no one breaks the law. You also need some way for employees to speak up safely when they see something sketchy happening.
Okay, what's next?
Step 7. Monitor and audit. Again, how we go about that will depend on the risks we identify and the processes we put in place. For instance, we've got someone who does field sales. We could monitor compliance by doing a ride-along with him to see how he interacts with competitors.
And we can audit past social media marketing for compliance with deceptive marketing rules.
We could do that every quarter, or after any notable marketing campaigns.
Or both.
Agreed. We should do what makes the most sense for our business. There's no absolute standard. Step 8 and 9 are separate technically, but I think they fit together. Reward compliance and discipline misconduct. I like to stay positive, so I recommend rewards. But both rewards and disciplinary measures influence behavior. There are many ways we could reward compliance. We could offer awards to individuals and teams for their compliance leadership. Include them in our yearly awards.
We could link it to performance evaluations, bonuses, and promotions too.
For sure. As for discipline, we would need to spell out what constitutes misconduct and what the consequences are. Just like with rewards, we could link misconduct to performance evaluations, which might prevent someone from getting a bonus or being promoted.
And we should keep good records of all this.
Step 10. Evaluate and revise. Once we've got our compliance program in place, we need to assess it regularly, fix any flaws, and cover any emerging risks to our business.
How do we evaluate?
Like we do with any other program, we'd look at 3 areas. Design. Is our compliance program made to address the risks we've identified? Implementation. Are all the aspects of the program rolled out and fully in place? And impact. Are employees following the program? Do its reporting mechanisms function properly? Does the program work in practice? Evaluating our program can be as simple as talking to staff about it and getting feedback. What we find can guide how we revise our compliance program to stay effective and current.
Anything else?
That's all. What do you think?
I love it. Fantastic work. Go ahead and prepare a risk assessment to get the program up and running. And let me know if you run into any problems.
Thanks. It's good to have your support. Plus, the Competition Bureau's Compliance Hub has answers to any questions I could possibly have.